How to resist your shiny object syndrome and focus on what's important. Are you a highly motivated person? If so, then you probably have lots of ideas that constantly run through your head. Maybe you get excited about tackling new goals. Or perhaps you're someone who fears missing out on a great idea. If this sounds like you, then you're probably experiencing what's commonly known as shiny object syndrome. In this video, I will briefly define the shiny object syndrome, describing the negative effects it can have on your life, and then give you 6 simple strategies to overcome this mindset. Also, we talk a lot about success habits to level up your life on this channel, so be sure to like this video and hit the subscribe button if you want to see more content like this video. So, let's start with a quick definition. Shiny object syndrome is the tendency for someone to always be chasing the next best thing, whether that's a new business idea, relationship, or goal, instead of staying focused on what they're currently doing. In a way, it's like how children chase after a shiny object. Once a kid grabs the item, he or she quickly loses interest in their old toys and goes after something else that attracts their attention. The main reason that shiny object syndrome is problematic is because it's a distraction that prevents you from ever completing something you've started. And when you spend too much time on fancy new ideas that are largely junk in the long run, you miss out on continuing a project or goal that has great potential. Furthermore, when you repeatedly fail to see your ideas through, you'll often feel frustrated about your unrealized potential. Simply put, shiny object syndrome leads to wasted time, money, and effort. When you're constantly starting over because of a new shiny object, you never get the chance to become an expert at anything. You're always somewhere on a learning curve. Realizing that you're easily distracted by new ideas is the first step to helping you find ways to resist the pull of shiny objects. But let's look at 6 strategies you can use to resist the temptation of the shiny object syndrome. Number 1. Set short-term and long-term goals. Instead of mindlessly jumping around from project to project, set clear goals to help yourself take a breath before changing direction. Goal setting is an ongoing process that's constantly evolving as your life changes. But if you're seeing progress by meeting your milestones, there's no reason to change direction. As an example, let's say you have a short-term goal to lose 20 pounds. You've worked out a diet and exercise routine with a professional, and you're into week 3 of the 12-week program. Things are going well, but then you see an advertisement on TV for this brand new weight loss supplement that people are raging about. Although you've made more progress in the last 3 weeks with your weight loss than you ever have before, you're tempted to abandon all of that because this new product could be a quicker fix. Fortunately, if you already committed to the short-term goal of sticking with your current diet and exercise plan, then you won't let this distraction take you off course. Sticking to your goals will help you maintain the momentum you need to stay on top and give you a safety net for inevitable obstacles. If you have your goals set in stone, you can analyze how whatever shiny object may fit in with your current objectives and act accordingly. This can help you quickly realize that your current objectives have no room for the shiny object. Number 2. Commit to your goals without getting sidetracked. Once your goals are set, don't abandon your project until it's complete, unless you find that it's costing you more money than you initially estimated, or the project is proving itself to be ineffective. This will help prevent you from wasting resources by walking away from a half-finished project before seeing any of its payback or results. There are a few things you need to do in order to make a true commitment to the project at hand. First, tell yourself that you won't let anything stand in your way. Second, be ruthlessly selective about the things you do and the tasks you forego. Finally, hold yourself accountable for the work that you plan to do by keeping track of your progress. Number 3. Sleep on an idea before acting on it. You're 3/4 of the way through writing your first book when you get an idea to start a blog instead because you assume that will get your writing out into the world quicker. Before you abandon the progress you've made on a project in pursuit of something else that you're sure will be a game changer, take some time to think about it. This will spare you from rushing into a hasty decision. Psychologists have found that REM sleep will improve your ability to think of creative solutions to the issues you're facing. Basically, sleep helps your brain recognize unrelated ideas and creates connections to what you currently know. So if you allow yourself time to sleep on an idea, you may wake up with a new perspective. Number 4. Research your idea before getting started. While you may be passionate about your new idea, you should fully understand the costs associated with the project, the time it will take to complete, and any obstacles that you will face. So, do your research and think about whether your idea will make the best use of your resources. We recommend spending at least a few days or even a few weeks to educate yourself about the topic. Read articles on the subject, check out related books in your local library, listen to podcasts, and watch great YouTube videos like the one you're watching. Yes, this is extra work, but this extra work is necessary because it will help you fully assess a project's potential, how likely you'll be to succeed or fail, and the specific challenges you'll encounter. Number 5. Communicate with friends and family about your idea. This step is especially helpful if you know someone who is skillfully skeptical, has the ability to be direct, and great at pointing out the potential obstacles of a new idea. Ask others to flesh out your new idea, ask you difficult questions, and find any possible weaknesses. Listen to their suggestions, perspectives, and concerns before you make a decision. Doing this will help you realize when you need to pump the brakes on a potential shiny object. Number 6. Realize that every trend won't be the next best thing. Trends always look legitimate as you see more and more people jump on the bandwagon. Think about diet trends like eating apple cider vinegar, fidget spinners, or even MySpace. These things come and go, and they may not be right for your long-term goals. This is where it's critical for you to understand your personal goals and what is driving you to achieve them. If you can do that, you can easily recognize if an idea is just a passing fad or a great idea that is truly worth pursuing. Well, there you have it. 6 strategies for resisting shiny object syndrome. Now it's your turn to participate in the conversation. So let me ask you a few questions. Do you feel prepared to take a step back next time you see a shiny object? Can you think of a time when going after a shiny object set you back in life? If you'd like to let other people see your answers to these questions, then leave a comment down below. Maybe your response will help other viewers resist the temptation of the shiny object syndrome. Also, if you'd like to see another video to keep your decision-making skills sharp, then be sure to check out our video on decision fatigue. We'll include a link to it at the end of this video and in the description box. Finally, we talk a lot about success habits to level up your life on this channel, so be sure to like this video and hit the subscribe button if you want to see more content like this video. Thanks for watching, and be sure to stick around to watch the next video on our channel.